on DVD from Bayview Entertainment. It is Deadlines. If it bleeds, it leads. Starring David Polk, Tracy West, Joanne Valadick, easy for me to say, and John Anderson, not the just a swinging, straight tequila night John Anderson. This is a locally made movie here in the wonderful world of Tennessee. So technically, you could say we got some Tennessee exploitation on our hands. Directed by George Dimmick. Basically, we've got a bunch of vampires that are killing homeless people. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to take place in Tennessee. I don't catch that part of it, but I think it is. And you got a reporter who used to be like a bigwig reporter up north, and he's down south now. And this is going to be the story that, of course, changes everything when he figures out what's going on. But, of course, he just leads his police friends and people he knows in pretty well the line of fire with these vampires. Now, it's indie. Super indie. So don't go into this expecting nothing grand. And don't go into this expecting anything super duper over the top as far as violence and gore and stuff goes, although it does have some. This is a DVD-R, by the way, so if you buy this, it will be burned on demand. But it's fun, and as a director of locally made trash myself, I think if you can make it fun, you've done your job, because you're not going to make it great. I mean, some people might find it great, but let's be honest, when you compare it to most things, fun is going to be what gets you where you're going. So as far as that, Deadlines gets there. There's some clever spots. The guys from Tennessee Horror Network, or Tennessee Horror Podcast, whichever way you want to do it, the Big Bald Buddies, they are in here and they have a spot. I was surprised to realize that, like, the female vampire horde that's in this thing, I basically am friends with everybody but one of them already on Facebook, and know some of them somewhat well, some of them not so well, but some of them running somewhat the same circles as I do and all that. So it's really, it's kind of interesting to me, like how kind of, connected to a lot of the people in this thing I ended up actually being. Of course, I always appreciate anything locally made, and I think that anything locally made should be watched, should be praised, and should be pushed out there so people can see it. But like I said, it's an interesting plot. It's that dude right there does a great job playing like the lead vampire, and so does the head reporter there as well. This thing is on Tubi if you don't want to buy the DVD, but I would say if you're into physical media, you should pick up the DVD. But it is on Tubi if you're just interested and you want to check it out. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Now, this is a indie 3 out of 5, by the way. This wouldn't be like up there with Night of the Demons or anything like that. There's different levels to this. And as far as like independent level goes, it's solid for what it is. So keep that in mind if you go seek it out. But if you like, lower level independent stuff, then I think you're going to enjoy this for what it is. Maybe they try to make it a little too serious in some parts than what they should have. I don't know if they're always in on the joke with you when you watch it, but it ends up being pretty nice for what it is. So that's Deadlines, and that's Tennessee made horror. So give her a look.